Hey guys, it's Topanga as usual. So, in my Thanksgiving slash update video, I mentioned about not being able to do a boyfriend tag because my boyfriend broke up with me. I don't remember if I told you guys the story, so if not, here goes the story, and I hope you guys like it. And this is how it's going to start from beginning to end, and I will tell you guys how it goes. Okay, so anyways, um, so my friend, from my school was messaged me one night, and she's like, "You like skinny white boys?" I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "You like skinny white boys, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Okay, well, I have a skinny white boy, and he's looking for a girlfriend, so, and I don't want to date him, so give me your number, and I'll give it to him." I'm like, okay. So, a few days pass, and he texts me. He's like, "Hey, this is so and so, and I'm so and so's friend, and she told me to text you." And I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, "Oh, hey." He's like, "So what's up?" and stuff like that. It was just common talk. Well, for some reason, I didn't believe it because I didn't know if my friend was playing a practical joke on me or something. But I was really skeptical about, because I didn't know him and he lived in a different town. So I was like, okay, well, I added him on Facebook that night that she told me to, but he accepted it, but I didn't know if it was him or her, and yeah, it got all messy and stuff. But my sister ended up calling him, and he didn't answer. He's like, and he sent me a picture. He's like, "This is really me, I promise you." And I'm like, okay. So November 3rd, we were out in his town, so I was like, "Hey, I'm out in your town if you want to meet each other." And he's like, "Oh yeah, sure." Well, before then we were calling each other baby, babe, and and stuff like that. It was like really cute texts, and we met, and we ended up watching a movie on his couch, and we ended up making out. It was really sweet. But yeah, it was really awkward and stuff, but it was really sweet, and I remember it so much. So November 4th, I felt like there were too many head games going on. I'm like, okay, so I need to know if we're going out or not, because I can't, because I don't know, it just like felt weird talking to someone like that and we're not going out. So, and it felt used. I felt like I was getting used to makeout sessions, and it was really weird, but we ended up going out on November 4th, and as some of you might know, November 4th was my first year anniversary here on YouTube. Yay! Celebration! I totally forgot because I was like so into him, I like totally didn't even notice. So, yeah, so happy anniversary to me, my first year. But anyways, as time went on, we were texting, we saw each other twice out of the whole time we were dating for that few days. Well, it was for a few weeks. But yeah, we had our fights, and a few days before we broke up, we got into a fight. Well, I just didn't want to talk to him, and I was just like, yeah. I ended up texting him because I was in his town for something, on November 21st. So, I was in his town. I was like, okay, well, I'll text him and see if he wants to hang out. I'm like, "Hey, do you want to hang?" He said, oh, my phone's frozen again. I said, "I'm gonna be in your town around 5 if you want to chill. He's like, can't, sorry. I'm like, it's okay, maybe next time. And he said, maybe. So as the night progressed, I ended up going home. And I got home, and my sister is, I go outside, and my sister's like, did you and your boyfriend break up? I'm like, well, we had that fight, but I don't think we did. And she's like, oh, okay. I was like, why? And she wouldn't tell me. And one of my friends ended up like telling my sister to show me, and she showed me, and on his Facebook it said in a relationship with some other girl 4 hours ago. Well, I didn't see that, and I always check my Facebook. I don't know why. I'm obsessed, I guess. But I didn't see that, and I was like, okay. So I ended up going downstairs, going on my computer, going on Facebook and seeing if he unfriended me. Well, he didn't just unfriend me, he blocked me, and I was just like, okay. So I ended up texting him. I'm like, so when were you gonna tell me that you were gonna break up with me? Well, you didn't really talk to me at all, so I thought we should. I think we should. So why didn't you text me or at least tell me you were gonna? Didn't have your number, I don't save contacts, and I erased my messages, so was waiting for you to finally text me. My phone's ringing down. I said, I'm sorry, and I understand. I hope you and your girlfriend are happy, and I wish you luck. He said, thank you, and I said, yep. On November 25th, I ended up texting him because me and my sister were out. I was out on Thanksgiving break, and she's 18, so she's at college, so she was on break. So, we were out, and we were just visiting some friends, and we were in his town, and I was like, oh, well, why don't we just go say hey and stuff. So I texted him like, hey, I'm gonna be in your town if you wanna hang and do and whatever you want. I'm gonna be out there, so I wanted to know if you wanted to hang out. He said, don't think I can, sorry, dinner is really soon. I said, oh, okay, then that sucks. Yeah, sorry, I only have till 10 anyways, and dinner is soon, and I can't hang out, plus nothing to do here. I said, okay, I'm sorry, never mind then. Sad face. He said, sorry, maybe next time. Can I see a picture of you? Like your face. I'm like, it would be better in person if you could hang out. What would be better? If we hung out, then you would have seen my face the whole time. Yeah, I know. Who's driving you? My sister. Which sister? I told him my sister's name. I'm not going to say it on here. That's cool. And I would if I could. It would be nice to see you. Yeah, it would. Because I kind of miss you. Aw, yeah. So when are you going to be in my town? 6:30ish? Maybe you could stop by and give me a hug. Okay, as many of you probably don't know, I asked what kind of hug. There are many hugs. There's the friendship hug, the awkward hug, the ass out hug, and stuff like that. There's a lot of different hugs for a lot of different occasions. So, what do you mean? Never mind. Haha, no. Explain what you meant. I don't know. I can't wait to see you, though. Okay. Well, I'll let you know if I can. I'll know soon. Text me when you get close, and I'll try, and I'll let you know. I said, okay, please try. He said I will. So we ended up seeing each other that night, and we gave each other a hug, and it was really sweet. He was a really sweet guy. He asked me how I was and stuff, and I was like, oh, drama, shit like that. And he's like, oh, I understand. And I ended up leaving, and when I left, he texted bye and a heart. I was like, aw, bye. He's like, if you ever need anyone to talk to, I'm here for you. I like to see you smile and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, you're so sweet. And he's like, yeah, and stuff like that. We ended up flirting for the next few days to each other, and I think like a week or so later, I ended up going back out to his town, and we ended up seeing each other, and we ended up making out, and I was just like, oh. I felt all those butterflies that you feel like when you first meet someone and you know that they're like awesome and stuff like that. I got those butterflies in my stomach, and I was just like, aw. But as I'm leaving, I start freaking out. I get into the car and I tell my sister exactly what happened, and I'm like, oh my god, did I just help him cheat? Because he's still going out with this girl, and I knew this, and I didn't mean for anything to go that far, and she ended up texting him, and he's like, yeah, no, we're in a big fight right now, so we'll be breaking up. I'm gonna break up with her, and then because she's talking to her ex and stuff, and he's like, I'll probably stay single, and then after a while, I'll probably go back out with your sister, because she really seems to care about me and stuff. I'm like, aw. So he did end up breaking up with her. He is single right now, but and we still text each other, we still flirt all the time. The thing is, I don't think he knows exactly how much I care. I'm not like that stalker kind of care, but I do love the boy. He's sweet. He looks like he was pulled straight out of the 80s ass. And he's my hero. He, through a lot of drama lately, he's been there for me through thick and thin right now, and I'm actually kind of glad he's in my life, even if he's just my friend. I love him. I do love him more than a friend, and it's kind of sad that I do, but I'll probably end up getting over it, hopefully soon, because I kind of don't want to play these mind games with him anymore, and it's kind of getting old, and I kind of just want to change. And I don't know, there's this new kid at my school. I might end up going out with him. And yeah. But yeah, that is my story. I'm really, really, really sorry this is super, super long. I tried to make it as short as I could, but I guess it'll never happen. But yeah, that's my story, and if you know who I'm talking about, well, many of you probably don't, but if you do, then you know the whole situation, and you know hopefully what's going to happen next. And if he's watching this right now, I do love you, and it really does suck that we broke up, and I'm really sorry that I messed up, but I do want a second chance, and if you can't give that to me, it's perfectly fine, and I'll understand. As long as we can stay friends, I don't really mind. But yeah, that's my story, so Bye, guys. And I can't get this stuff. Sorry. Okay. Bye, guys.